Welcome into another episode of Too Fast Exiting. Today we're going to be going over cars 34, 38, 41, 42, 43, 45, and 47 in our series to help you pick out your favorite driver. All that and more on Too Fast Exiting.
Hey y'all, and welcome back to Too Fast Exiting with Ash and Jimmy. I'm feeling much better today, so let's get going with number
34.
34.
All right, I want to say, before we get started, we had a request to talk about essentials to bring to the track if you go to the race.
Yeah.
Stay tuned for the end. At the end, we'll go over some stuff like that. We haven't planned anything, so we're going to wing it.
Yeah.
Also, I want to point out, there's only one more episode of this series before we get into the Busch Clash, and we will have covered all drivers next week.
So
We'll go back into your regularly scheduled broadcasting. I don't know what ideas we have to go forward before the season. Ooh, I got one. Well,
it's got an idea.
why don't we try to predict our way too early playoffs? Like who we think is going to make the playoffs.
Way too early.
I could call Gary and get him in.
Oh, Gary.
All right.
Gosh, Guru Gary.
Let's go with number 34, Michael McDowell. He has a contract through at least 2024. His sponsors are Love's Travel Stops, Horizon Hobby, and a new sponsor this year, Margaritaville at Sea. He drives for Front Row Motorsports in a Ford.
I want to go to Margaritaville at sea.
Yeah.
That sounds fun.
I want to go to Margaritaville at anywhere.
5 o'clock somewhere. All right, Michael Christopher McDowell, born on December 21st, 1984 in Phoenix, Arizona, nicknamed The Goat. He has a 2021 Daytona 500 championship and 2 wins. He started racing BMX bikes at the age of 3, and someone had to hold him up in the starting gates for each race because his feet did not reach the ground. He is married and has 5 children.
That is adorable about the BMX thing.
That's pretty cute.
He's big into religion, so if you're into religion, that would be a good stepping stone there, I guess.
Sure.
I know that he got Matt DiBenedetto, when Matt DiBenedetto was in a slump, got him into religion. I know last year he got in a feud with somebody, and it's slipping my mind right now.
About what?
Was it Ross Chastain or was
Probably.
it Denny Hamlin?
Probably.
Somebody had wrecked him, and he tried to run him into the wall. I want to say it was Denny Hamlin.
It could be either of them.
At one of the tracks. I don't remember though. I could be way off on that, but somebody. So you've got that. You've got a guy that will retaliate. Let's see what else. He slipped into the playoffs by winning the Daytona 500 a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And then he won a road course race also. So he's really good on the road courses. Unfortunately, we have less road courses this year than we did last year. So I don't know. If you like Love's travel stuff, maybe you like stock about their truck stops. Maybe that is a reason to pull for him. I don't know.
Ah.
Some cons, you're not going to have any other fans out there with you.
No, never seen one.
So there you go.
Never know. Maybe this year.
Moving on to number 38, Todd Gilliland. His contract is through 2024. He drives Speedy Cash, Black Tire and Auto, Rudabush Development and Construction, Georgia Peanut Commission, and Boot Barn. And that is also for Front Row Motorsports Ford. He's a teammate of Michael McDowell.
Okay. Well, there you go. Todd Jeremy Gillen, born May 15th, 2000. Cheryl's Ford, North Carolina. Nickname Toddy. Called this by McDowell, who has known him since he was young. He has 0 wins in 44 races. Started racing at age 3 in a pink Barbie Corvette. Later painted black. That was modified with pedals and an extra battery for more speed. He is the son of David Gillen, former NASCAR driver. You feel like he could have got his son something better than a pink Corvette.
Well, I mean, it's like when a kid's 16, you don't get them a brand new car. They might tear
That's
it up. You don't tear up the pink Barbie car.
You couldn't get them like an ATV type thing?
When I saw this,
Those
wheels
Escalades?
started spinning of things I could do around here.
Oh, gosh.
I could modify freaking cars. Get the kids out there tearing up the freaking pasture.
There's a Jurassic Park car out there if you want.
Interesting.
Hmm.
All right, moving on. Wait. We got to do
Pros and
some pros and
cons.
cons. Pros and cons.
Corvette.
Pros.
Pros.
He doesn't have a lot of enemies, it doesn't seem.
Nah.
He has won championships at the lower levels in truck or whatever, but he's a proven winner. I don't know if he's won a championship. I want to say he's won a championship, but he's a proven winner. Racing's in his blood. His dad raced.
He likes Barbie.
Yeah. Cons, you're not going to see a lot of fans again. Front row is
I don't
kind
think
of...
we have anybody on this list that you're going to have a lot of fans of today.
Yeah.
Nah.
Front row is underfunded. I don't know. They outperform their vehicles, I guess, would be the way to say it. All right, now we'll move on. Number 41, Ryan Priest, contract through 2024. He is sponsored by Haas Automation, United Rentals, and Autodesk. He drives for Stewart Haas Racing in a Ford.
Yeah. Ryan Jeffrey Priest. That's who we're on, right?
Yep.
He was born October 25th, 1990 in Berlin, Connecticut. He's a northerner. 2017 All-Star Shootout winner. 0 wins and 141 races. He began racing at 16. I feel like he started a little bit later than these other guys. He is married with 1 child. We do not have a lot of information on him, do we?
I didn't care to look. Ryan Priest tried to go through the window on Corey LaJoy, so he doesn't get much airtime on my show. Other people might want to give him some airtime. I don't know. He's a driver's driver. I will give him that. He worked his way up.
Hey, last episode I said I was going to be nicer about drivers I don't like.
Yeah.
So now you have to be nicer.
He is good at ambushing drivers that are still in their vehicle.
All right, move on. You got nothing nice to say. Don't say nothing at all.
Leave Corey LaJoy alone. All right, number 42, John Hunter Nemechek. His contract goes through 2024. He has a Dollar Tree and Family Dollar sponsor. That's it so far.
There you go.
That's all that's been announced so far. He drives for Legacy Motor Club Toyota. They are switching over to Toyota this year. Legacy Motor Club, formerly,
Yeah.
beforely was
God, right, the whole time.
Petty Enterprise, Petty Motorsports, and then Petty GMS, and now it is Legacy Motor Club. Now that Jimmy Johnson, that Jimmy Johnson, bought into the team. Anyway, tell us
You
about
gonna
that.
let me read my stuff?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, thanks. John Hunter Nemechek was born June 11th, 1997 in Mooresville, North Carolina. He has 0 wins and 41 races, named after his uncle, John Nemechek, who died in a racing accident early in 1997 in Homestead, Miami, in a Truck Series event.
That was the year he was born.
Yeah. His dad is a former NASCAR driver, Joe Nemechek. Front Row Joe. He began racing at age 5 in go-karts, quarter midgets, and dirt bikes. And he is also married with 2 daughters. A lot of married with children going on here. That's a show.
I got a little
Sentimental?
sucked up into that.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah, they're
See, but that's kind of like a detail because that's why I think Ross Chastain does what he does and he's able to take the chances that he takes because he don't have a wife and kids waiting at home for him.
right.
He can go out there and just put it all out on the line, but these guys got to go home to their wife and kids. They're a little more safe.
Yeah, you don't got anything to risk.
Yeah.
I mean, you got your life to risk, I guess. But
Yeah.
so I liked Joe Nemechek, Front Row Joe, when he drove. He
What
drove
was that?
he drove a lot of different cars, but I liked his '87 Burger King car.
Okay, so before my time.
Before your time, yeah. Before
You were like three.
You were on Earth. You were
I
on
was
Earth when this was going on.
Alive.
But yeah, Front Row Joe. I liked him. So if you liked him, that could be a good reason to go for John Hunter.
And you're old.
He's young, so he can be around for a while. Like we've said, for a lot of these guys, they're young.
Yeah.
A lot of the field is young.
That's why we don't have a lot of information about him yet. We gotta get to know him for a couple more years.
I don't see a lot. Well, this will be his first year driving for Legacy, so we'll see. He's taken over the car that Noah Gregson drove before he got in trouble for liking a tweet. So, or an Instagram. He liked it on something. So he got in trouble.
Didn't hit you.
So John Hunter took over the seat. They're probably going to get rid of Gregson anyway, but that's neither here nor there. So if you're a fan of Richard Petty, Kyle Petty used to drive the 42, so if you're attached to the number, and if you're attached to Joe Nemechek, you've got that. Like I said, cons, we'll see how it plays out. We don't know how many fans he's going to have out there. I wouldn't say many.
No.
I could see he's one of the drivers I could see becoming a villain in the future.
A heel?
Yeah. A heel in wrestling terms.
Alright, who else we got?
Let's go into his teammate, number 43, the iconic number 43, Eric Jones. His contract is through 2024. Sponsored by Advent Health, Dollar Tree, Family Dollar also, Allegiant, and STP. You'll all remember that one. And again, Legacy Motor Club, Toyota. Everything I said before with the Richard Petty stuff,
Same.
transfers over to this too.
Alright, so Eric Benjamin Jones, born May 30th, 1996 in Byron, Michigan. EJ and That Jones Boy are his nicknames. That Jones Boy was given to him by the late Ken Squire. First driver to win Rookie of the Year in all 3 national series. 2020 Busch Clash winner. 3 wins and 88 top 10s in 255 races. He began quarter midgets at age 7. He loves to read and started Eric's Reading Circle on Facebook. I want to know what he reads. I'm going to have to find it. Married to race car driver Holly Shelton.
So, Ken Squire gave him that nickname, and Ken Squire passed away this past year. When I used to watch races, Ken Squire was the epitome of broadcasting.
Yeah.
I liked watching him and Benny Parsons, and there were a few others, but those two stood out. Dr. Jerry Punch at one point. But anyway, we're not talking about that. We're talking about Eric Jones. He's got a good taste in music, too.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, he was another Culture Wall guy. He likes country music. He's a good guy. Let's see. Like I said, if you're attached to the 43, Richard Petty, he's a good guy to go for that. He where was he from? Well,
I just read it. You don't listen to me? Byron, Michigan, obviously.
So that doesn't help anybody unless you're from Byron, Michigan.
There might be one. You never know.
But I don't know. It's kind of a bland driver. I don't know.
Alright.
He does good. I mean, he's a good driver, I guess. I don't know. If anybody's going to put the 43 back in victory lane, it's going to be him.
Okay.
Because he's driving it. All right, number 45, Tyler Reddick. His contract goes through 2024. Sponsored by Monster Energy, McDonald's, Money Lion, and Jordan Brand. Yes, Jordan Brand, Michael Jordan. Because he drives for 2311
Makes sense.
Racing, and that is Toyota. And that is, again, owned by, the same as Bubba, owned by Denny Hamlin and Michael Jordan.
Yep. So. And the good thing about them is Denny Hamlin probably won't wreck them. So, they got a better chance than the rest of the field.
Yeah.
Tyler George Reddick He was born January 11th, 1996 in Corning, California. He has 5 wins and 57 top 10s in 146 races. He began racing at age 4 in outlaw karts. He made a bet with his then pregnant girlfriend on the name of their first child, who was going to be a boy. And Reddick won by winning the 2019 Xfinity Series Championship, so he got to name his son Bo. You didn't.
No.
I won that one.
I did not win the Xfinity Series Championship, so we did not have a son named Bo.
Thankfully. Pros and cons.
That was the name I picked up for a long time. Pros, Tyler Reddick. Well, if you like Michael Jordan, or if you like Denny Hamlin, he drives for them. He is
I like Tyler
short.
Reddick.
Yeah, he's short. He's my height. He's got red hair. He could outdrive equipment for sure. Wherever he's been able to outdrive his equipment.
I like him. I think he's a good pick.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? I agree.
He's a good pick.
Yeah, I'm not mad at a Tyler Reddick pick.
Mm-mm.
I'm not mad at it. Cons, I don't know. I don't really know any cons for him.
I don't either.
This is a tough one.
Like, I don't think he's had drama or...
Did we just become Tyler Reddick fans?
I've always liked Tyler Reddick. He's always like...
Sound like it.
He's always in my picks when we do the fantasy, so...
All right, so there you go. There's a good one.
There's a good one. We like somebody.
That's not our guys.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to move on. Number 47.
Last but not least.
Ricky Stenhouse Jr. His contract is at least through 2024. Oh, God.
What?
Let me stretch my throat for this.
That was a long one? Yeah, it's a long one.
He is sponsored by Kroger, Dillard's, Food for Less, Fry's, Mariano's, Ralph Smith, NOS Energy Drink, Kimberly Clark, Cottonelle, Scott's Kleenex, Bimbo Bakery, Thomas Bread, Sara Lee, Intamans, and Ballpark.
Woo.
He drives for JTG Doherty Racing and a
sponsors
Chevrolet.
like him too.
Yeah. So Doherty, his owner, used to play basketball against Michael Jordan.
Okay.
So go ahead.
There's that. Richard Lynn Stenhouse Jr.
Dick!
He was born October 2nd, 1987. Hey, me too. Not all the rest of it, just 1987. In Memphis, Tennessee. As we like to call him, Wrecky Spinhouse. He wrecks a lot, if you didn't get that. 2023 Daytona 500 champion. 2013 NASCAR Rookie of the Year. 3 wins, 54 top 10s, and 400 races. Began racing karts at 6. He was raised in Mississippi and is an Ole Miss fan, obviously. He led Ole Miss onto the field in 2014 for the Egg Bowl. He's a fan of classic country music and was at one point in a relationship with Danica Patrick. They appeared in Colt Ford's music video for Driving Around song. And he's currently engaged to Madison Goodfleisch.
Good job, baby.
Who is that?
That was a tough last name, wasn't it?
What is it?
That is a person.
Did I say it right?
It's probably a she/her.
No, I mean, did I say the name right?
Yeah, good
But
flash.
also, I don't know who that is.
She goes running with him at tracks.
Okay, so it's just a random person?
Well, she's not random to Ricky.
Okay.
That is his heart.
What is the point of her being on the list, is what I'm saying.
Because I didn't want to say... I didn't want to mention...
You didn't want to leave Danica in there.
He was with Danica. Now he's engaged.
So you had to put...
So I had to say, it's a whole other person.
We got you, Madison.
Okay. So that concludes our drivers for...
We didn't do
this
pros
week.
and cons again.
Oh, pro.
Cons, he wrecks a lot.
Cons, he wrecks a lot.
Not like wrecks other people, just like wrecks by himself.
He gets bored.
For no
Hits the wall.
reason.
Some pros. He's really good on super speedways.
He can be good, but he can just wreck himself.
Pros. He likes classic country music. I didn't know that until researching for this, and I was like, well, I like him a little more now.
You think he likes Coulter Wall?
Well, he said classic. Well, Coulter's got that.
But he has
that
the classic sound. Thank you.
Oh.
Anyway.
So yeah, cons he wrecks a lot. You're right. And his team is not. It's not a powerhouse team. And again, his owner is Brad Doherty, basketball player. So there you go.
If you have questions,
it looks like he's not about to run out of sponsors anytime soon.
I know. Why is that? They must love him.
Well, because like his car will be like it'll have like Bush's Beans on the hood, and then like Cheez It and Sunny D and all kinds of stuff down the side of it. So it's a lot.
Anyway, so to our viewer that asked about what to bring camping.
Yes.
Are we at that part?
Yeah.
Sorry, I just jumped ahead.
All right. So if you're going camping.
It kind of depends the track.
And the time of year.
And are you staying in a hotel? Are you camping? Are you just going to the track?
Well, let's say you're camping.
Let's say you're camping.
I would, if the track offers it, I would go ahead and get.
Because camping is the best way to go to a race.
Yes.
It's the most fun. So that's why we say camping.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, sorry.
I would recommend, if you're going camping with a group of people, to get if the track offers it, the porta potty. The individual porta potty that you can have, a private porta potty. They give you a lock, so when you go to the track, nobody's going to be going in there taking dumps and stuff. So
the best.
And when you get up in the middle of the night, you don't have to put on boots
walk across the field,
stumble across or whatever,
and fall in holes. If you're at Bristol, there's a lot of holes.
Some other things I might bring: a Bluetooth speaker, some coolers, a backpack cooler. If you want to get a cooler, get a backpack cooler. I've made the mistake of taking the shoulder strap cooler, and by the time we get to the track, I'm just worn down and I have to pass it over to the other shoulder and back over the other shoulder. And
also, did you know that if you do fantasy on the NASCAR app and you do the check-ins, you can get points? And we actually got a backpack cooler from NASCAR with our points just for checking in and playing the fantasy game.
Yep.
Good tip.
You don't really have to bring earplugs if you're going to rent scanners. So definitely get a scanner though. Then you can listen to your favorite driver or the radio broadcast, or you can even listen to the TV broadcast.
And you can rent them online, and you just show them the little barcode on your phone. When you go up to, they will have their own trailer, and it very clearly labeled. You just go up there, they scan the little thing, they give you your stuff, and then they give you extra batteries. You just hand it back in at the end of the day, at the end of the weekend, however long you need to keep it for.
Yeah. I would stop and fill up your cooler before you get there. However, if you're staying the night and stuff like that, a lot of tracks provide ice at the track. And at Bristol, they provide firewood and a burn pit container for you to put wood in. They supply the wood and everything. So if you wanted to have a fire and stuff like that, obviously food.
I think the biggest thing, even if you're just going just for the race, get a cushion. One of the cushions for your seat. You're gonna need it. It's just metal. You're sitting for hours. You need one of the cushions. We bought like 2 from Bristol at this point because we keep forgetting, or 4. But yeah, the cushion is definitely gonna save your booty.
Yeah. Hangover patches.
Hangover patches. You can get them on Amazon.
Yep. Sunscreen, depending on time of year. Actually, any time of year, you probably want to put sunscreen on. A lot of the tracks, especially Bristol, will spray for bugs before.
Yeah.
So it's not really an issue at Bristol. I don't know about most other tracks.
Well, there was another one where the mosquitoes were pretty bad, so I would just bring bug stuff if you're camping out, period, just in case.
If you're a female, you might want to think about buying a Go Girl so that you can just relieve yourself behind a propped open car door sometimes.
Also, if you don't like sitting on nasty porta potties because it's gross and weird,
stand up.
Go Girl. We should be sponsored.
What else do you? Anything that's essential? essential.
Well, I'm just saying, if you're just going to the track, because probably most people are, you don't have to. Most of the time, you don't have to have a clear bag. Check the track's website. But if you don't have a clear bag, they just make you open it, and they don't like go through it. They just look inside, and they're like, "Okay, you're good." Make sure that you have your tickets like ready for you, because
Yes.
a lot of tracks don't have good Wi-Fi.
Yes, screenshot the tickets on your phone.
Talladega has horrible Wi-Fi when you're trying to get in.
Screenshot the tickets on your phone, so when you walk up, you can just show them the screenshot, or you put it in your Google Wallet, or whatever they have.
A lot of these places, because there's so many people trying to use the internet, and it's just way too hard. So just screenshot them when you first get them, so you have them there.
Yeah, there are places to eat around the tracks, and usually there's vendors that will have like pop-up tents, and they'll have stuff to eat too.
Yeah, if you're at Bristol, also there's a lot of hills. We know the most about Bristol because we've been there the most. Watch out for, there's a church there that does their own little golf carts, and if you watch out for them, they'll just like pick you up and give you rides, and all of that's free, so that's fun.
Yeah, research and see if they have showers where you're going. You might want to bring shower shoes.
Definitely.
For sure. Like travel toothbrush, travel toothpaste, stuff like that.
Bring your beers.
And bring your beers. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. I mean, they have a pretty, like, they say on the website you can only bring, like, a soft cooler that's, like, this big, but a backpack cooler, you're going to get in with it. So they have some leniency on that. But, yeah, I mean, rent a scanner, bring your beers, get your cushion.
Porta potty.
Yeah.
That's just, maybe it's just an extravagant thing, but it's not extravagant. I don't know what the word is I'm trying to say, but...
Luxury.
Luxury. I'd rather walk out 3 feet to go to a bathroom that is ours than get out and have to walk 50 yards to a restroom way down, you know.
Yeah, but camping is definitely the way to go if you go to any place that's, not within 2 hours of your house. Like, Talladega is very close to us. We're not going to go in there camp. But if we did, we'd do infield.
Yeah.
But camping's the way to go. You're going to meet friends. You're going to have the best time. You can drink all you want while you're watching the race and just stumble yourself back to your tent. It is the most fun. Make a whole weekend out of it. Plan to stay there the whole time. You don't have to drive anywhere when you're drinking and stuff. Got to go camping.
Yeah. If anybody else can think of anything else that we forgot to bring to the track, comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And also, if you have any other ideas for stuff we could do on this show, there was hair flying. If you have any other ideas of stuff we can do on the show, let us know. Comment below. Other than that,
on the show, let us know. Comment below. I like it. Bye,
love
y'all.
ya. Bye.